My daughter had notified me that she had a pregnancy, and she was a student in high school.
I thought it was kind of embarrassing that I needed help with something like this because I was the straight A student in school, the quiet one, didn't do anything wrong.
We knew that my daughter Angelia would not be able to keep the child. However, she was very strong, felt very strongly about adoption, and she wanted to give somebody else the opportunity to raise her child. I think the important thing to remember is it's not just a crisis for the young teenager. It's also a crisis for the parent. I was raising my daughters as a single parent, and for me it was a huge crisis. I, in my wildest dreams, never thought anything like this would ever happen. Immediately I heard a voice when Angelia told me that she was pregnant that I needed to support her. As we came forward and came to Catholic Family Services and started meeting with Christy, she explained the adoption process.
Eventually I opened up, and then I found it a lot easier to be able to talk to someone who had been through the same thing that I had, and it kind of made me feel a little less singled out, and I just thought it was really good to finally have a friend that I didn't feel judged around or anything, and that actually kind of gave me advice on how to get through it.
We all have that sense of guilt, you know, and it's like, what did I do wrong? And life goes on, things happen in life. I did a lot of Bible reading, but when I came to the meetings and we sat down as a group together and things were explained about the adoption process, and I think also them assuring me or reassuring me that they were also here for the father and the mother of the child. It wasn't just about the unborn baby. It was for everybody involved.
They follow through with all of their promises, and they're always there, and even after delivery, Christy was there at the hospital making sure that everything went right, and she waited there until I stopped crying after my son left the hospital, and they just make sure that you're well taken care of after that. So it was like a best friend that you didn't know you had. And once again, if you haven't ever been through the situation, you don't know that it's available for you. So once you go through the situation and you find something that works for you, you just kind of want to stick to it.
It's one of those things that you never think of yourself needing it until there's a crisis, and then it's like, wow, what's available? And so my eyes were opened when I realized that, hey, this is our people taking care of each other.
If you are considering adoption, I would choose Catholic Family Services because they are just very friendly, they're very open, they don't judge you, and they're almost like a lifetime best friend after that, and make sure that you're taken care of and everything.